My name is Or, and we are here in our Bangkok office in Thailand, where we develop and design our line of products, the DecaGear. I know that many of you are waiting for some updates for the headset, and you're going to get it very, very soon. But today, we want to talk about this little hip-based navigation device, the DecaMove standalone edition, so stay tuned.
The way you move in VR is about to change with this really small device.
I do believe that this device will be the first step in changing how we move in VR fundamentally.
I never expected that this little piece of hardware can change the whole gameplay.
And man, I gotta tell you, I'm pretty freaking excited about this now.
The game, the experience, how can we make it more convincing, more immersive? When will Sword Art Online happen? Ready Player One? Everything we do here involves multiplayer gaming in VR. One of the biggest problems we faced while working on DecaGear was how to improve navigation in VR.
Alright, here we are. So right now we have three major ways to move in our games. We have teleportation, that is the first one that was ever used, where we just aim at a place and we teleport there. Head locomotion, we pretty much move where we look at, again, not very natural indeed. And then the last groundbreaking idea that came actually from the Onward developer was to actually move in the direction of your hands. Well, not very natural also, but well, it worked.
DecaMove solves this issue by allowing you to navigate with your body, freeing your hands for interaction and your head to spectate around. And it's small, only 30 or so grams. It's smart. It autocorrects drift issues based on your gameplay, and it solves real problems in VR. DecaMove supports most VR games on Steam right out of the box. To use it, clip DecaMove to your pants or waistline, start a game, calibrate it, and that's it. You have just learned how to use DecaMove in 5 seconds. Hip-based navigation means you can walk in VR chat in this nice Japanese garden, for example, and just have a conversation naturally as you would do in the real world. Moving forward and looking at each other while talking. How romantic, right? It also means that you can move and shoot independently or just load your gun while moving to the desired location. Hip inventory in games like Pavlov VR can now rotate naturally with your hip rather than your head, which causes confusing situations. So you won't grab your knife by mistake when you really wanted to grab your ammo, and your reloading skills will be a lot faster.
I'll start with Pavlov, and straight up, I play better with it right off the bat. Movement is more straightforward. I have overall far more control over my character in a more intuitive way. I can walk straight and look left with my head and have my gun to my right. It's no problem.
Moving forward and fighting to the side or even back. Is that crazy? They're not used to that. They didn't see that before. They didn't ever use the DecaMove.
I've played enough Boneworks to really have a grasp on how the locomotion feels, and I gotta say, this is kind of nuts, but I'm never playing Boneworks again without the DecaMove or something similar.
I never thought that such a small device can change the gameplay completely.
Well, DecaGear themselves have been telling everyone that once you start using this device or using hip-based locomotion, you will never want to go back. I agree with that, actually. I 100% agree, and I use this as much as I can. I've only played 30 hours of VR for the week I've had it, and I've always used it. Always.